my channel, Jason here. Alright, so I thought I'd jump on here. I've 20 minutes to spare here before I pick my son up from school, so I thought I'd jump on and throw my entries into a couple of competitions that are running at the minute. A couple of guys that I really love on the VC. Big Dave at CAVERNOUS CARNAGE 213 and Sean the Beast. And I hope you don't mind, guys, if you see this, that I've lumped these together, but I thought it would just do it in one go, because I think Big Dave's competition's running out today. Maybe I'm too late, don't know. But yeah, so first off, well, what we're listening to in the background, if you can hear it, is Creepy John Thomas from 1969. Good rockin' LP. Alright, so first off, these are both two channels that I love, two guys that I really love and I watch a lot on the VC. Both brilliant blokes. So first up is Dave, right? Dave at CAVERNOUS CARNAGE 213, who's celebrating 300 and over subs. So congratulations to you, Dave, mate. And for Dave's entry in this competition, he wants us to show a record, the first record we bought with our own money, okay? And if he wants to know whether we still listen to it, appreciate it, stuff, you know. So first off, the first record I ever owned was a Shakin' Stevens record, which I asked my parents to buy for me back in the early 80s. Shakin' Stevens, Shaky, he was massive over here in the UK, and I don't know what his career was like in the rest of Europe and the States or anything like that. I don't actually know anything about his career. But yeah, I must have liked him for about 5 minutes, I suppose, when I was a kid. So I asked my parents to buy me a single. That was the first record I ever owned. And I was lucky enough to grow up in a big extended family with lots of music heads, people who were playing in bands locally and stuff, and just got to hear a shitload of music. My older brother playing a lot of music when I was growing up and stuff. They're all still crazy about music. When we get together, family dues and stuff, like we just all nerd out on music. Nephews and cousins and stuff, they're all playing in bands and stuff. It's really good. And so when I started getting into hard rock and metal music, I had cousins who would give me records and tapes and make me copies of albums and stuff like that, you know. The first things I would have bought with my own pocket money that I could scrounge up my parents and my grandparents and stuff would have been commercial hard rock that was in the charts. I remember buying stuff by Queen and Vixen and Aerosmith and Status Quo and all that. And then I discovered bargain bins and second-hand records and stuff, so which I could afford. And some of the first records I bought Wasp's debut album on tape, which I still have. It's falling apart. I bought some Twisted Sister, who I was obsessed with. I bought the Red and Rock compilation because Twisted Sister were on it. Metal Killers collection because Twisted Sister were on it, and those introduced me to lots of different bands and stuff. But for Dave's competition, I want to show this one because this has a song on it that I've been informed by a good source that Dave really loves this song too. And it was a song that one of the earliest memories I have of music, being aware of how music can really touch you and the power of music. And yeah, I've heard Dave's a massive fan of this, and it's not AC/DC, it's Bright Eyes by Art Garfunkel from the Watership Down soundtrack. And I know Dave, as I say, he's massively into this song, and it's hard for Dave to admit it, but it's okay for me because I'm not immersed in that whole sort of extreme metal genre and stuff, you know. But Dave is, right? And I've seen some of those guys on YouTube, you know, the tough as fucking nails, poser killers, you know, and they're really intimidating, right? So Dave has to keep face with these people, and he won't admit that he loves Bright Eyes. An amazingly hauntingly beautiful song about the inevitability of death and watching the life force drain from your loved ones and yourself as you edge towards the grave. But yeah, I support you, Dave. Don't take any nonsense from those boys. It's okay to cry when you listen to this song, mate. It really is. Nobody's going to think you're any less of a man. And if any of those boys threaten you, I got your back, bro. Don't worry about it. So that's for Dave's competition entry. Watership Down soundtrack. This had a big impact on me growing up. When I look back now, I can see how this informed a lot of stuff the way I see the world. Don't bother with the remake. I feel sorry for my missus. I watched the remake with her and she had to put up with me ranting the whole way through it because it contains none of the harsh realities conveyed in this movie. And seeing as this movie was seen as misogynistic, the remake puts more emphasis on the female characters and stuff, and it just fluffs it all up, as they usually do nowadays. But yeah, so that's my entry for Dave's competition. In all seriousness, Dave, congratulations, mate, on the 300 and above subs, and long may it continue, my man. Keep her lit. Okay, next up is for Sean the Beast, another amazing channel that I watch all the time. Both these guys wade way into the extreme metal stuff more than I would, you know, but they're just so brilliant records, and they're both great guys. So Sean has been tipped over the 200 subs now, and I think he's well beyond that. He hasn't been making videos long. He was always in the VC at the Venom community, and comments I would see him, and then he started making videos, and he came out the gate just swinging. The guy is really good at what he does, and there's no mumble bumble fucking nervously twitching your way through videos like there is on this channel. He's really strong at what he does. Great collection and a really friendly bloke. So he wants us to show for his competition 2 records that contain the number 2 spelt out, TWO, on the record sleeves. The first one I thought of was a Cramps album I've been listening to recently, Look Mom No Head. It has a brilliant song on it called Two-Headed Sex Change. But I'm going to go with these 2. First up is Tofat 2, TWO. Another brilliant Tofat record. First one's brilliant as well. Soulful, heavy, hard rock from the 70s. Has ties to members from Uriah Heep and stuff like that. But yeah, that's Tofat 2, TWO. First one. Second one is Bandolier by Budgie. Solid Budgie record. Not one of my favourites really. It's got some great funky hard rock on it and stuff. But so some of the famous songs in this are probably Can't Say My Feelings is on this, and I Ain't No Mountain for You to Climb on. An cracking tune. It's a weird song. It has like a sort of really catchy glam rock stonk chorus, but it has amazing verse riff in it, really, really good. But anyway, the songs that we're talking about here is, at the end of it, Napoleon Bonaparte 1 and Napoleon Bonaparte 2. Okay, so TWO. And if you don't know that song, Napoleon Bonaparte 1 and 2, when it kicks into the heavy part, and that galloping riff, which is a riff that or sound that became associated with Iron Maiden, I suppose they made famous in the 80s. But if you like, it always reminds me of Black Funeral by Merciful Fate. If you like Merciful Fate and you haven't heard that song, Napoleon Bonaparte 2, check it out. It's I'll put money on it that it was the direct inspiration for the riff in Black Funeral by Merciful Fate. It's amazing. Cracking tune. Anyway, so I'm going to go and pick the boy up from school here, but that's my second choice. Bandolier by Budgie, Napoleon Bonaparte 1 and 2. I'll see you soon, and thanks for watching, and congratulations to the boys. Both brilliant channels. I'll stick a link obviously down below, and go and say hello if you don't know the channels. They're great lads. All the best. See you later. Bye.